So suddenly all these magical people show up that they're bridging that gap between not only do I have the skills and the time and I have the need, I want to do yoga and I don't have the money for it, but they have the interest. That's like it's not like our equity-based pricing is like all that expensive. Most of these people probably could afford, but they wanted to feel like their gifts were being brought into the space, right? They wanted that investment, not a capital investment, an investment of labor. And that's like a real thing because I get it. My first studio before I was a teacher there, I would just show up at the end of the night and say, "Hey, can I clean?" Because that just makes me feel good. And I was newly sober then, all kind of things. So these magical people show up. Suddenly we systemize it to the degree that I don't have to clean, A, which is good for me because I frankly have things I need to be doing that only I can do. And then we had enough cleaners that when people showed up for work trade saying, "Hey, I would like to do work trade," I started asking, "So what do you have?" And like I mentioned earlier, we have all these pollinator plants planted now because this amazing woman shows up and she's like, I'm not going to clean the studio, but I'm an expert in native plants and I have tons of native plant starts in my yard. So I can plant and take over your gardening. And like, boom, there you go. So the system built itself just from my willingness to put the ad out and administrate it and actually deal with the people emailing me, set up the meeting, chat with them, put protocols in place on a Google Doc so that people know how to interact with the space on their own, so I'm not having to like be their babysitter. And so it's something that I'm actually really proud of because it has been a part of why our space looks like. The former owner is still a teacher here and she was like, "I've never seen this place look so clean," and that feels really good.